Good day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. So just a quick little video for you today. There's a lot of firmware updates going around, including the Hero 12 Black. Yesterday it got a pretty substantial firmware update that I know a lot of people are going to be pretty excited about. Now most of the updates pertain to the Max Lens Mod 2.0, but there's one update in particular that a lot of people are going to be very pleased with. If you notice in this screenshot here, I actually have a mode called Air Photography. If we take a look at the release notes here, you can see the first thing listed there is the ability to rename custom presets in the GoPro Quick app. So let's take a look at that quickly. So just like normal, we can create our presets. I'm just going to leave everything at default here. We'll call it custom. And normally in the past, that's all we could do. It had preset names and a graphic we could pick, but that's about it. Sometimes it would be hard to figure out what is what. But now with custom naming, you can make it very descriptive, including what settings are in it. And to do that, all we have to do is launch the Quick app and then connect to our GoPro. You can see down at the bottom there is the custom setting that we just created. If we click on that, you can see I've got some of the other custom pre-mades that I've already done. I have one called Air Photography. I have one called Vertical 4K 60. You can know just by looking at it, just at a glance, exactly what it does. But this new one we've just made, custom, we can click on the pencil icon. And of course, we can go in and adjust our settings further. But at the top here, we have an option for rename. 4K 60. And perhaps this one is going to be for low sharpness and flat. Now we only have 15 characters to work with, so we'll maybe have to do some abbreviations here. So we'll do LS for low sharpness, and then I'll just do flat. We just save it. Now if we go back to our GoPro, you can see it's already adjusted the name there on the camera. So that'll be a really handy tool for some people who create a lot of presets. You can get very descriptive and you'll know exactly what it is just by a quick glance. Of course, if you've got a setting that you like to use for mountain biking or for kayaking, you can name them appropriately that way as well. So a really cool update for the Hero 12 Black. Now let's go ahead here. I'm going to put the Max Lens Mod on and we'll take a look at some of the other updates. So we've got the Max Lens Mod installed and we have it enabled in the settings. So let's go to our settings here for a minute. The first thing you're going to notice here is we can now turn on auto boost while using the Max Lens Mod. Before we just had on or off, that was the only option we had, but now we can turn on auto boost. The next is the field of view. You can see we can now turn on linear when filming with the Max Lens Mod. If you want to be able to film in linear and get rid of some of the distortion, you're able to now put it into linear when using the Max Lens Mod 2.0. And I should mention these are updates for the Max Lens Mod 2.0, not the original Max Lens Mod. And lastly, if we go over to time warp, we now have a new option of Max Hyperview. So before we only had wide and Max Super View, but now we have Max Hyperview when filming a hyperlapse. So definitely a couple really nice updates for the Hero 12 Black. The December update was pretty substantial. That's basically it for this video. If you found it had value, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It's always greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next one.